I got a nice yoga flow that's gonna quickly help you just to get in tune in your body and just be in this place where you feel good. Because when you feel good, you think good and you do good and you get to receive all the good things that are there. So, shall we? We're gonna go ahead and we are gonna start in child's pose. We're gonna do a wide knee child's pose here. And I usually like to bring my big toes to touch as I separate the knees wide and push my hips down into my heels a little bit, wherever you are. Just feel into that. You can even bounce with it a little bit if that feels good. And what I love about yoga is that you are never stuck. And the same is true in your life, because what happens on the mat, can happen in life. And if we feel it and embody it first, we get to come from that place and even make it show up more in our life. So I want you to feel into what it's like to be free, to have motion and movement. Okay. So from here, go ahead and walk the hands forward even more. Keeping the hips back as far as you can. Find this lengthening in the spine. And I find that when you walk the fingers forward and you come to that place where that's it, where you feel like you can't go forward anymore, go ahead and take a breath. And you create space with that breath. You can actually go forward a little bit more. Good. Child's pose is a great place to just reset, to get set, get ready, and just let things settle sometimes, or prepare for something else to come. One thing you can do is bring your forehead to the mat. There's a pressure point there that you can massage out and move into it. That helps relax the jaw, calms the mind, even begins to relax the neck and the back. And it's so cool because we're just getting started and so many things are at work here, okay? As we go and bring the hands forward, we're gonna slowly lift up through the back. I said slow it down. There's no rush, we've got plenty of time. Good. Bring the shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. If you've watched in my videos, all the videos, I like to move into it. There we go. I like to move even when my mind is like trying to think clearly. Sometimes we can't just think our way through. We've got to move our way through. So let your body be the reflection, set the tone for how you want to feel in your mind. Does that make sense? So go in right now, set your intention for how you want to feel. What brings you here? And as you just free flow right now, begin to just move the body. Like if that intention was a physical movement or expression, how would you move? How would you respond to any challenges or anything that might come up? Okay, awesome. So shoulders over the wrist. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just extend the right foot to the back of the mat. Make sure that left front knee is underneath the hip. You want to get nice and strong in the thigh here. Strong in the arms. Let's breathe. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and swing that back heel down. We're going to go ahead and send the right hand up. So we're going right into balancing here. Strong in that grounding arm. I'm even moving. I feel like a sail right now. Just being able to move, and it's all good. So if you're rocking too, good for you. Get your rock on. Plant the right hand down from here. Right knee is going to crunch underneath as you round the spine and breathe. Hold for 3. That's it. 2, 1. Send back again. So we're going to float the right leg up. Looking for a straight line from that ankle up to the hip, that booty right there, okay? And up to the shoulder. How's my alignment? Am I straight? Okay. Good enough? It's going to have to be, okay? We're going to crunch it underneath again. Hold for 3. Breathing as we do so. 2, 1. Send it back. This time we're going to bend the knee. Lift up through the knee and the thigh. Strong in those arms there, okay? Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together just a little bit. Sweet. I'm going to crunch underneath one last time. Look in between the thumbs. Round the back like a cat and get the foot there. If you're a normal person, you're gonna grab the ankle of the foot and you're gonna get it there. If you're not normal, I'm not normal, by the way. We're all unique and amazing. We're gonna plant that foot right there in between the hands. From here, go ahead and swing the hands high up overhead. Reach up so wide, tuck the tailbone underneath a little bit, and we're gonna draw the belly button in. Really gonna reach up through the hands, where the hands maybe get along the side of the ears, and reach up. Feel the expansion in the ribs. Great. From there, we're gonna bring the hands behind the head and release the fingers. Send the hips forward some, and then lift up through the chest to the sternum. Find this awesome little back bend as you squeeze the shoulder blades there. Breathe into the front of the body, feel the belly expand. You're probably feeling some stretching, some things going on there. Inhale, bring the hips, stack them right back over. That leg, plant the hands down. We're gonna go ahead and step the right foot, bring it back up again. And then we're gonna bring it back. That's good, right? We're gonna rock it out. Feel into it, we're gonna do the other side. So when send the left foot back, press back with that left heel. Draw that belly button in, spread those fingers wide. What's that intention? What's that flow? What's that movement? Is it quick? Is it slow? You can't, and that's nothing wrong with that. Are you doing it with confidence? Was that your intention? Are you doing it with ease and grace? What was your intention? How can you channel it and bring it here and express that the best way that you can, each moment at a time? All right, let's go ahead. From here, we're gonna crunch the left knee underneath around the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step the foot back, maybe even floating the left leg up. So you got modifications. You can lower the leg if you want to. Just do the same thing you did on the other side so you can feel that balance there. Cool, strong in those arms. Go ahead, crunching underneath. Use the breath. Feel the back expand as you do so. Strong in those arms still, okay? Send the left leg back, bend the knee, press up through the heel, up through the thigh. Maybe send the gaze up, squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit. Use the breath. You've got it. You're doing good. Awesome. Crunch underneath. For 2. 1. You know where that foot's going, right? There we go. And when you push into it, create more space to bring that foot forward. Inhale. Bring the hands up. Turn the pinkies forward a little bit as you reach up. Send the hips forward. Maybe the hands go behind. Again. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Use the breath. Just checking you out, see how you're doing. Good. Plant the hands down. Feel that energy shoot out through the fingers. That was cool. Right? Go ahead and send that left leg back up. Back knee. Strong in those arms. Alright, bring the knee forward. Rock it out. Shake the hands loose. Send the hips back towards the heels. Good job. Cool. Right here, we're gonna go ahead and inhale. We're gonna roll the shoulders up. And back. Feeling it. One shoulder. I got a sexy back stroke. Both shoulders. Awesome. Slow it down some. Roll the shoulders forward. Breathe into the back. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. And down. Keep them back and down right there. Almost going to be forward. So I'm sitting on my heels, toes tucked. You can be any way that's comfortable for you, whatever works. It's your show. Breathe. Good. We're gonna inhale, spread out through the fingertips. You're gonna really reach up. Reach up so high with the other hands. You feel this yummy stretch going down the side body. Inhale into the spaces of the ribs, and then you're gonna rise on to the knees. Untuck the toes maybe. And you're gonna tuck the tailbone underneath. You can bring the hands down towards the hips. Awesome. Squeeze the glutes because you're probably squeezing them already. Now relax the glutes. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze them tight. You squeeze in? Okay. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly, slowly release. Nice. We're gonna go and inhale, swing the hands high up overhead, tuck the toes. Awesome. You can plant the hands down for support, or you can rock back onto the feet. Right here. Take a little squat. Good. We're gonna plant the hands down. We're gonna extend the left foot out to the side, or whatever side you want. Cool. And then from here we're gonna switch. We're gonna walk it, bring it over to the other side, just like that. Awesome. Let's go ahead and come back to how we started. That little squat there. Gonna come back onto our knees, untuck the toes, have a seat. Good. Go ahead and come over to one side. We're gonna extend the feet straight out. We're gonna sit up, roll the shoulders back, engage the core a little bit. Inhale, swing the hands high. Exhale, go ahead and fold forward here. Turn the head to the side a little bit. Whatever feels good there. If you want a little bit more, you can actually cross one hand over to the opposite foot. We'll twist. Bend the knees if you need to. Get a little creative, make something up. Sweet. From here, let's go ahead and bring both feet, the bottom of the feet together. Bring the glutes closer towards the ankles, the heels. I'm gonna use the arms to pull. See what I'm doing there? Use that to pull the chest forward as you squeeze the shoulder blades. Just like that. And hold that. Feel the engagement there in the back. 2, 1. Good. Extend the feet straight out, okay? From there, we're gonna go ahead and separate the legs wide. Boom. There we go. All right, bring the hands out in front of you, and you're gonna go ahead and just come down a little bit. See if you can, where you can go to feel a stretch of the inner thighs, inner legs, maybe even all the way up to the groin area. Just feel it. Sometimes when we move, we make these faces, so if I'm making any weird faces right now, you know you're gonna have to just make one right back at me, okay? Just moving into it, okay? Feel into it, right? Feel what's going on in the body. You can even bend the knee and find this fluidity in this movement there. Good. Ooh. B. Inhale, bring the hands high up overhead. Awesome. Hands come together, heart center. Good. From here, we're going to bring one foot in. I'm bringing in my left. I'm going to pull the inner ankle just up towards my belly button, or I can pull it up a little bit higher, whatever you are, okay? What's good for you? Okay, this is good? Cool. If you want a little bit more, you try to maybe even bring the foot to the crease off the elbow. And so it's like we're gonna wrap our leg like a baby in a blanket. So this is real good for just opening up the hip. This is a good foundation one for so many other poses and flexibility there. You know, if you have a goal to bring a foot behind your head, this will help you, or bring your knees up towards your shoulders. This is good. And you know, if your glutes are tight, I love extending a hand, the leg that's up, that same hand down, and you can have massage out those glutes. See those facial expressions? That's what I'm talking about, right there. Like it gets there, you're like, ooh, that's the spot. Go ahead. Move it. Find your spot. Find where it feels good, where it opens up. Relaxing the booty. You know, when we get stressed, you know, the top two muscles that we tense the most is our jaw and our glutes. So you get to work that stuff out right here, okay? Cool. Now remember I was saying before, and later on one day you'll be able to, but that's maybe in the next video. Okay. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Whatever version works for you, whether you're holding on to the ankle Good wrapping around. Choo-choo train. And moving around, I'm getting into try not to fall off the edge of this little dock I made here. But if I do, fall off the dock. So you're having a great day and so grateful taking the time out for yourself and able to enjoy as we reduce the tension in our bodies and open up through the hips and take time to fill up your tank and do what makes you feel good. Okay? Did you find your spot? Yeah, I found mine right there. It's good. Alright, let's go ahead and extend the feet out again. Inhale, bring the hands high. Exhale, gonna bring the hands behind you. Plant the hands down. And then you're gonna bend the knees and come to the bottoms of the feet. It's a little awkward for me. So I'm gonna turn to the side like you probably are right now. And go away, come. Upside down tabletop. Hey buddy. No thank you. Thank you. My son. Here in Montana with my amazing family. I've got 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 boy. I love them. Sure. Alright. Look like he's gonna come and join us. We're gonna go ahead and come down to our back. Pull the knees and do some solos. Separate your feet, freestyle. Find whatever feels good for you. If you feel like playing and doing. And for that, we're gonna do one real good happy baby. Pull to one side so much that maybe you fall to that side, then the other. As you reach the hands and the feet straight up, slowly lower the hands and the feet down. Come right here and do some awesome. Hands can be up overhead, feet from behind the head. Knees can be bent or straight out, but just take a moment. You've done all this movement and this work, and this right here is where everything is to settle in. And those seeds you've been planting in your mind and your body just gets to go deeper. Okay? Feel the heartbeat, feel the energy settle, feel the calm. So bring awareness to the very tip of your nose. That cool spot right there. Take the breath all the way down into the back of the throat. Let the breath pass through the throat like water flowing underneath a bridge going into the lungs. Down into the belly. Feel the expansion down at the pelvic floor. Like this wave is flowing underneath you. And in the stillness, just begin to arrive at your calm, at your awesomeness, at your freedom, at your light, at your joy, at your love. Feel it right here, right now, filling up with every breath of everything that you need, already having it within you. You can pause the video here if you want to give yourself some extra time. Ready to transition, we're going to go ahead and roll over to preferably your right side, but if you roll over to your left side, I'm not going to tell anybody. You want to come back up to seated. Just take a look here. We're going to bring our hands out and open like you're going to hug Get ready to give the biggest hug, or receive the biggest hug ever. Awesome. Go ahead and reach up, those hands high. Reach up so high. When you come to the fingertips, you just feel skinnier at the sides of the body. And bring the hands down right over the heart center. You're freaking amazing. Thank you so much for joining me here in this video and on this meditation, this journey. Do your thing. Reach out, feel free to comment. We'd love to know what came up for you here in this video, or what you'd like to see in the next one, and just see what's happening. So there's many ways to get in contact, to connect on and off the mat. So go ahead and either click the link in the description or whatever's next to this video, and we'll take it from there. I'm Fidel with Fidel4.com. See you later. Here we go. Setting up for some yoga in Montana, out on the island. Taking a little bit of work. Oh man, these rocks